Hey, hey, kids. Hi. How's everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Thanksgiving hangover day. Hi. We good? I hope so. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever this may find you in the world, like Carmen Sandiego. Welcome to Vinyl Junkies. Looking very forward to doing this one, folks. Old man listens to Aesop Rock and Blockhead. Garbology. This one surprised me when it came out. It's Aesop Rock's second record this year. Kind of cool, and the first one was really good too. I liked it. I have Uma to thank for pushing me a little bit more to get Aesop Rock. She likes him. As you know, on the Discord, we have a suggestions area, right? So Aesop Rock came up and said, hey, you know what? She's not wrong. I don't have any. So I wound up buying a bunch, including the new one, and dug that one a lot. And then all of a sudden, hear about Garbology. It's like, okay, I want. And you are here for it. Now I'm happy. You see, Jiu-Jitsu's here, Uma's here. The ladies are here. I like the ladies. I don't know what to say. What am I supposed to say? You know what the deal is? I'm tired. That's what the deal is. I got no sleep. I'm wrecked. I work too hard. I work too much. But I like it. You ever get caught into that thing where it's kind of like you feel, okay, I'm tired, but you know what? The really good feeling is when you're tired and you push through. You know what I'm saying? You get that feeling of satisfaction because you pushed through. But I'm fucking tired. And so this Garbology record. I'm surprised that it came out on vinyl as quickly as it did. I don't hold my breath when it comes to hip-hop on wax. Because, I mean, you never know when it's going to come out, if it comes out at all, you know? But I'm happy that it did. Expect some vocabulary. Aesop Rock, man, he likes the words. He likes the words, he likes the phrases. He likes the vowels, he likes the metaphors, and he likes the similes. He likes all of that stuff, you understand? I'm going to try to wake up as much as possible. I got almost no sleep last night. It's kind of par for the course for me. I don't sleep very well in general, but ever since I started exercising, especially if I exercise at night, then my sleep really gets fucked. I'm used to, like, usually at this time, which is what, like, just past 1 p.m., often enough, I'm sleeping at this time. What fuck? Sam, you sleep the day away? Yeah, but I'm also, like, fucking up until 6 o'clock in the morning. You know? It's just one of those things. You see, it's like, how many of you, like, there's an advantage in one way, kind of, to having the same time you have to get to work. You know what I mean? You got the shift. You know that you're going to get up because your body stays on a schedule. When you can make your own schedule, it's harder. I wonder if that's the case for me. It's just, it's harder. Because even if I wanted to get to bed at 2 p.m., what the hell's the point? I get to bed and it's like I toss and turn. It's like, all right, well, let's see if I can make myself tired. I'll masturbate a bit. Fucking clean up, get the old sock, try to roll over. Fuck, it didn't work. Eventually, it reaches 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. The kid's getting up for school. It's like, okay, well, might as well get up. I'll make myself a coffee, go hang out with the kid, make some breakfast for her. You know, that's what we did today. Typical teenager, you know? It's like, having breakfast. No, I don't have time, Dad. All right, I'll make you breakfast. I mean, nothing special. I do make her eggs sometimes and that kind of stuff, but just a bagel and cream cheese. She fucking scoffed it, though. Like, ah, So it really is not because you don't want to eat, it's because you don't make time. And we understand that, right? Who the hell decides, hey, you know what? I know, I'm going to get up, I'm going to lose half an hour of sleep so I can make a good breakfast. Give me a fucking break. Who does that? If you're like me, when I used to do when I used to have a job to go to, like a place kind of thing, when I was working in the bank and stuff, get up as late as humanly fucking possible. I need only enough time to put on deodorant and brush my teeth and get out the fucking door. That's it. And I try to sleep as much as possible. I mean, you know what the good news about that is, though? I get all kinds of shit done at night. So when people are sleeping at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm still doing stuff. Moving furniture around, fucking checking records, entering them into the archive, listening to them, obviously. So there's always something to do. I respect those people who kind of they're able to just keep their body clock. Even if they're independent, they're working independent type of thing. They can still kind of okay, I'll set my alarm. I can still get up every day at the same time. I can do that only for a few days, and eventually it just goes off. Completely off. Yeah, you see, she needs the coffee to circulate a bit. So you take your first dump at home, then, is what you're saying. You don't go take a shit at the tape factory. That's what the whole point is. Because, I mean, listen, for me, this is something I understand. Let's be clear here, Uma. Let's be clear. If women dumped, I'd understand perfectly, but women don't do that. Okay? Women don't do that. But I got this thing. I don't like shitting in other people's bathrooms. It bugs me. I don't like it. As much as possible, I don't fucking leave the house until I gotta dump. I gotta fucking dump. I gotta dump. At home, I gotta dump. And if I don't, I get very anxious. Very anxious. You don't know what happens in these other toilets. Especially if it's at a workplace. Oh, fuck. The fucking janky people you work with, you gotta share a toilet with them. It's disgusting. It's fucking rotten. And you know that they're all there. They sit down. Even the women. The women are even worse than the fucking men when it comes to these toilets. You know why? Because they hover. No, actually, that's not true. Because the guys, they don't even lift the seat and they get fucking piss driblets all over the seat. You understand how it disgusts me? Have you ever had to do that? You have to fucking take a fucking entire roll of toilet paper and wrap it around your hand, and you have to clean somebody else's piss off the seat before you can go out and sit on it. And it's not because it's clean. You don't have to fucking Lysol or nothing like that to clean the seat. So basically, even though you dried the piss, there's still dried piss on the seat, and now you gotta sit on it. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like going to other people's bathrooms. It's not nice. I don't like it. I was going to say the women are disgusting because they hover. They don't sit because they're scared of getting crabs. So what they do is they hover. They just hover and they piss. And then the piss, it hits the flaps and it fucking starts splashing everywhere. All over the seat. Gross. You understand that I think about these things before I go to a public toilet, and it makes me very anxious. I have a mini nervous breakdown every time I gotta dump outside. But now I think, now that I have a mini bidet, things might change. Yeah, dude, people do a lot of stupid shit, man. It just basically tells you that humanity is completely fucked. The stuff that they do. Smearing shit on the walls. Of course, we've all seen it. It's gross. Why? Why? You know why, probably? They ran out of toilet paper. Ugh, can you fucking imagine what that person's underwear must be like? Oh my god, and you're working with them. And they're handing you the report with the same hands that they just wiped their ass with, without the toilet paper. You know that there's shit under the nails, right? You know that there is, unless they have like a one of those files, like the pointy files where you can like scrape the shit out from under the nail. Then it's a different story. Nah, dude, I know at work people are disgusting. They're fucking gross. What, you think I don't know? You go to a restaurant, you go take a piss. What do you see? You see people walk out, they don't wash their hands. And you feel like telling you fucking animal. Wash your fucking hands. You're about to hit the buffet. You want to know why I don't go to buffets? That's why. These fucking animals, they don't wash their hands. Try and eat a salad, I wind up eating the fucking shit instead. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? You gotta wash your hands. You gotta wash your hands. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm one of those guys that washes his hands a million times with the letters, you know? The ODST. I don't have ODST. So I wash my hands when I need to wash my hands. My wife says I wash my hands often. Yeah, that's because I take a piss often. Every time you piss, you gotta wash your hands. I mean, when I handle my records, for any period of time, for any longer period of time, I wash my hands all the time because records are filthy, man. And this is my collection. This is not even from a record store. And these are records that I've cleaned up. But once you start playing them around, like let's say whenever it is that I have to move the shelves, so I move records from one place to another, your hands get dirty, man. Quick. Real quick. You don't wash your hands when you touch your cock. Jake Wynn, do me a favor. I know you're a patron, but don't come to San Francisco. I don't want to be anywhere near your dirty hands. He's got a clean cock, he says. Piss is dirty, dickhead. I only wash my hands when I take a shit, because he's got a clean dick. I guess that's the reason you don't brush your teeth either, right? These people. Do me a favor, Jake. When we're in San Francisco, you know where I want you to be? Anywhere but San Francisco. With your fucking hands. And keep your clean dick away from me. I mean... And whatever you do, whenever you go to the restaurants and they got the little mints, don't fucking touch the mints. You know the little mints with the spoon when you go to the when you go to the Indian restaurant? Oh yeah, take the spoon and eat some of the mints. Don't touch those fucking mints. Those mints are toxic. Might as well fucking lick a toilet puck. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to have the letters. I don't have ODST. But my wife says I wash my hands too much. I don't think so. Like the peanuts at the bar. You don't touch the peanuts at the bar. You don't fucking touch the peanuts. If they're peanuts like in the thing, in the shells, that's okay. Pretzels. You don't fucking touch pretzels at the bar. Don't touch that shit. Bunch of college kids. Those kids are disgusting. They're drunk. You think that those people are washing their hands. They're not washing their hands. They're not washing their hands. When you think about it, this is all appropriate conversation for an album called Garbology. One of the things that interests me most, one of the things that I found interesting, actually, you know what? I'll talk about the packaging later. Everyone having a good time? We looking forward to this? Who's heard the record already? It came out, what, a month ago or something? Who's heard it already? Anyone? I love pickled eggs too. One time, during a Christmas party, I got hammered. Well, I drank, but I got high, and I got the munchies. I ate practically an entire fucking thing of pickled eggs. I just kept eating pickled eggs. It was gross. But I got the munchies, you know? Great album. Mark Spins Vinyl, are you a patron? No, you're not. No, you're not. Polam hasn't heard it. Southpaw, are you a patron? No, you're not. Uma's a patron. Robot 6, she is. And it's a first time. That makes me happy to do this with you, Uma. Kazuma's the one who kind of got me to buy Aesop Rock. And I like her. I have trouble hiding when I really like people. And it's not because they're girls. It's not just girls, although I like girls more than guys. Once you find the right girls. Like, generally speaking, some guys I can handle, no problem. Because they get out of your way, you know? But the fucking sweet spot is when you find a cool girl. When you find a cool girl, it's even better than hanging out with a cool guy. They don't bust your balls. They don't do nothing. But I mean, that's my perspective. Maybe they feel a lot differently, which is entirely possible. My guess is that if you're around me, I'm going to forget to treat you like a girl. I say some of the most vile things to Jiu-Jitsu and Uma. I don't even know why they talk to me anymore. Mark spins vinyl. Okay. It's because I don't see you often, Mark. So, I'm looking forward to this. I haven't heard any Blockhead in a long time, mind you. I expect I'm going to like it. We're also going to announce next week. There's a little bit of a change that we're going to do as of next week. I'm burnt, guys. I get tired. Too many shows. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the Old Man live Mondays and Fridays. And on Wednesdays is going to be rerun day. There's a lot of reruns, though. Because a lot of this stuff gets taken down. So, by now, if you haven't figured out, if you want to catch these shows, you got to catch them live. Because very often, afterwards, you don't see them anymore. You know what I'm saying? Well, Mark, I'm glad that you're here. How's that? It's nice to see people come in, you know? Like I said, for me, it's like I'm operating a bar. So, you got the regulars, or a coffee shop. You got the regulars, they come in every day. And then you got the ones that show up every once in a while and say, hey, how are you? You know? Like that. Like that. I'm going to try to get moving a little bit. You're glad I'm taking care of myself by taking a day out. Yeah, dude. It's not just the mental aspect of it. But now that I exercise regularly, I get tired. My sleep's not very good. So I got to leave more leeway. I'm not on a schedule, so I got to leave more leeway because, let's say last Wednesday, right? Last Wednesday we did a rerun, and I was supposed to do Old Man Classics, Carole King, Tapestry. I hadn't slept all day. By the time noon hit, it's like, I can't fucking do this. I got to go to sleep. You know? I want to keep the Friday, mostly. I like what we're going to do is we're going to keep the Mondays and Fridays. Why? Monday, because I like the idea of starting the week, giving you guys something to catch at the beginning of the week. I know that for me, that's something that I would like, right? Monday can be shitty and all the rest of this. You might get caught up at work, bogged down. So if you have a voice to keep you company, you have some music to keep you company, you have a bunch of people online to hang out with, I would think that it helps the day go by a little faster. And Friday is new albums. So even when you don't have new albums, the weekend, there's a certain excitement. So those are the ones we're going to keep. And Wednesday we do reruns. Sounds about right. And I'll announce next week we have them this week. I don't know what the reruns are on Wednesday. On Wednesday you come and you find out, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, do I have any expectations? I expect the record to be great. I know what Blockhead's production's like. I know what Aesop Rock's like. I expect it to be good. And my understanding from the very little that I've heard, seems like the fans really dig it. So I expect it to be good. Where did I get this DJ shirt? It's not a DJ shirt. It's a VJ shirt. Vinyl Junkies. Fashioned like the Van Halen logo. Dude, haven't you checked out our gear? I won't lie, our merch is amazing. Our merch is fucking amazing. We'll take a look at the t-shirts, you'll see what I'm talking about. The designs are brilliant. So, I'm pretty sure that if you wanted this shirt, I think this shirt's available. Is it, Polam? Yeah, the VJ, this shirt is available. I put it on all the time. I love it. Van Halen fans, you know? Right away they'll get it. How many of you tune in at night as well? I'm kind of curious. Do you guys, like a lot of you, and I know that the audience is a little bit different. That's going to count, right? There's time zones and that kind of thing. One of the reasons that I want to make sure that I keep at least a few shows in the afternoon here, like these old mans, is because I'm mindful of the European audience, you know? You guys are 5-6 hours out. And I want to hang out with you guys too. I don't want to just hang out with, people whose hours are normal kind of thing. Or hours are like, North American. So I want to be able to keep those. But yeah, the evening shows have been a lot of fun. They've been a blast. Playing all sorts of music, and we've been playing this kind of game where it's kind of like I play a set for you. I might play 5-6 songs in a row, even up to 10 and 11 songs. And it's kind of like, okay, now that we're starting this round, really simple game. I'm going to play a song. If you know the song, you give yourself a point. If you don't know the song, you don't give yourself a point. What's the point of that? To find a winner? No. Just to make you a little bit more mindful and say, oh, okay, what music do you know? What music don't you know? And it gets the conversation happening, and it's worked. It's been amazing. We've had just great conversations about music every night. So, those of you who really do nerd out on that kind of thing, tune in at night. The shows are good. I have fun. I mean, I look forward to them. To play the game and everything on top of that, it's for patrons only, so you guys know the deal. Patrons, you know? You missed what I was talking about. I'm doing Old Man's only on Mondays and Fridays, with Wednesdays being a rerun day. That's what I'm doing. I need a day off. I mean, day off. What day off is it? I'm still here 7 days a week, but, it's not a double shift. And what's been happening is that a lot of the later shifts have been staying a lot longer because we've been having so much fun at night that I've been hanging out longer. So the shows at night are getting longer than usual, 5-6 hours. Yesterday was about 5.5 hours. The day before I did 6 hours. Like, it may seem like nothing, but you're on the air. You're fucking talking for 6 hours at once. You're doing a show at this, lots of running around and stuff. I like doing it. Epic rants, and that's exactly, Leon, number one, can I tell you something? Leon, you have been reformed. I have reformed you. You were a moron, and you're not so much of a moron anymore. I threw you out, you came back, and you came back better. You see? I cured you. One of the reasons that the shows go on longer also is, if I start going on rants, you never know where they're going to go. You never know how long they're going to take. Radio Bob. We introduced some guy, Bob, who's a DJ at a prominent independent network. I don't know what the name of it is. But hey, my name is Bob whatever from this station, He kind of played the mini celebrity card a little bit. And I fucking went into him. It was quite an epic rant about radio. About how he's got no soul. He's got no soul. I told him about how fucking dreadful his life is. He became a patron. It was beautiful. But yeah, I had taken a bunch of edibles, and I went on for a good 45 minutes about Radio Bob and why radio sucks my balls. It was funny. He found it funny. Yeah, that stream I'm hoping kind of goes up. I want to be able to see that Radio Bob thing too. Yeah, I found it funny, man. I found it funny. But you know why? It's just because you feel like it. I mean, anybody who understands this knows my humor's a bit off color. I'm not a mannered guy. You know, I don't plan this stuff ahead of time. I don't know, I'm going to talk about this, and this. I don't go that way. As a matter of fact, you want to know what it is that I thought I was going to be talking about now? Record Store Day. Oh, Sam, yeah, you can talk about Record Store Day. It doesn't feel right to feel cued that way somehow. I feel like conversation just happens. You don't plan. When I'm going in and see a friend, it's like, oh, we got to talk about this. No. Did anybody go do that Record Store Day thing today? I gotta tell you, I looked at the list. There's nothing there. I'm kind of, I don't know. It's not my thing. The releases were pretty dreadful, actually. Yeah, modern radio has to play. I got into it. Like I said, if you want to hear me, basically, I mean, the guy knew it was a joke, obviously. No, not obviously. He knew it was a joke. He took it the right way. Because if he wanted to be insulted, I gave him all sorts of reasons to be insulted. I fucking demolished him. I demolished him. It was awesome. Why, Sam? Why do you like doing that? Because I like Don Rickles. I have my favorite comedians. Who do you like? Fucking Carlos Mencia? These comedians are fucking awful. My wife, she likes watching the comedians. The Netflix specials. She loves the Netflix specials. And she watches them at top volume too. And I listen to these guys do their stand-up routine. And I hear my wife laughing. And I think, fuck, that's not funny. Like, how do you find this funny? I realize I don't like comedians, for the most part. Mencia. I don't like Mencia. Oh, Kevin Hart. I don't like Kevin Hart. I don't think he's funny. Kevin Hart. Give me a fucking break. Joe Rogan. Have you ever seen Joe Rogan do stand-up? It's dreadful. Dreadful. Shit, I wouldn't go do no stand-up. Yeah, but Ricky Gervais is different. Ricky Gervais, yeah, but I like him on shows. I like him on shows. It's different. You know? I have some. I like Chris Rock. I like Chappelle. Yeah, I like Chappelle. You know? I like some guys. Hey, see, rest in peace, Norm. I wouldn't go see Norm Macdonald. I like him all right, but, you know? All these people that are supposed to be funny aren't funny. Have you ever found Cedric the Entertainer? He's fucking awful. Bernie Mac was good, though. So what I'm saying is, for the most part, you can go through all of those things, and Netflix is the place, is the home of Netflix comedy specials. Every comedy special you can possibly imagine. Everybody gets a comedy special over there. Everybody. See, that's it. I found Norm Macdonald funny in conversation. That's exactly right, because he's a smartass. He's a smartass and he's a little bit transgressive, so he pokes. I used to like that. You know? Charles Grodin to me is hysterical. The best fucking deadpan ever. But for the most part, I don't find comedians funny. I don't understand these people that watch... What was it? Was it a year ago? Or 2 years ago? There was this chick that everybody was infatuated with. I know I'm going to get fucking nailed for it, but she's kind of rotund. And she has these round glasses. Short hair. She looks like a fucking butch lesbian. Sorry. I don't know how to describe it. Not Kathy Griffin. She's fucking terrible too. She's... Oh. What's that chick that everybody loved for a little while? Not Melissa McCarthy. She got dark hair. She looks like an old lesbian. An old plump lesbian. Dreadful, but everybody liked her. Everybody. She was the hit for a while. Okay? Because she talks about stuff like, I guess, toxic masculinity. She talks about a lot of this stuff, and she's good. She's on point. But being on point doesn't mean you're funny. Hannah Gadsby, that's her name. Hannah Gadsby. Hannah Gadsby made this comedy special that was so effective. It was so on point with the points that she was making. The minute you say you don't like her, Hannah, that's who you're talking about. Hannah's talking about fucking vagina haters like you. Misogynists like you. If you don't like Hannah Gadsby, it was a fucking crime. It's like, how about I just don't find her funny? You remember that? The big fucking Hannah Gadsby period. Everybody, oh, Hannah Gadsby. Hysterical. You know what's funnier than Hannah Gadsby? Hanna-Barbera. Yogi Bear. That's what's funnier. At least you know he's gonna fucking go after the picnic. The picnic basket. That's better to me. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. The woke comedians. A lot of the woke comedians don't fucking do it for me. Okay? You can have your routine and you can be on point. I understand. But I don't want to fucking watch your social commentary. I like stupid. I do. I like stupid. You know why it is that I like anti-comedians so much? Because they take the whole fucking comedy thing and they take people's expectations and they twist them on their ass. And the minute it is that they see people get twisted out, they fucking put the knife in even more. Those are the kind of comedians that I like. I wish I would have had a chance to see Andy Kaufman. That would have been something I wanted to see. You know? Whatever, I'm just giving myself reasons to talk. Because I want to hang out. Besides, I'm pretty good at being miserable, aren't I? I mean, you guys keep coming back for it. Well. See, Eric Andre, for example, that's another one. Eric Andre, I like him. I tried watching that movie. Porco Dio. Like, within the first fucking 20 minutes, he fucking takes 7 or 8 pratfalls. 20 minutes! The same joke. He smashes into things. It's like, dude, this isn't funny anymore. You're doing the same shit all the time. If you see him do it once, ha ha ha, it's funny. The movie was fucking an hour and a half long. The first 20 minutes, he's already fallen 7 times. You know? Yeah, Ricky Gervais is a different thing for me. But Ricky Gervais, I first came across him on the original Office. And one of the reasons I loved it is because he's so cringe. He's so... The character, what the fuck, I forgot what the character's name is, so fucking cringe. And I love it. I love cringe. Very much so. I think the reason for it is because I don't know how to not be uncomfortable. So I can't move away from that. I don't know how to be socially acceptable. I don't know how to do any of that. So when it is that I hit on cringe, I try to fucking work it. Because it's like, I know you can't get rid of it. You can't do anything. You know, the uncomfortable moments, a lot of times people try to take you away from them. And for me, I like the uncomfortable moments. I like taking the uncomfortable moments and making them manageable. I'm talking about for myself. And I put my foot in my mouth all the fucking time. So you gotta learn how to be uncomfortable. Kaufman. That's why. Kaufman, man. All the way. I love that guy. Yeah, you see, you emotionally feed off cringe and I blame the UK office for that. That's exactly right. You know, one of the things that I found a lot of fun in doing these shows? Gonzo basically means it can be anything you want. It could be honest, it could be dishonest, it could be an act. But I like seeing people who get caught and it's like, wait a second, is he being serious? Because they don't know if it's an act or not. And I think that's probably the best thing about it. It's the fact that some of it is couched in reality. Some of it is real emotion. And that's what makes it good. Talk to any good comedian, they'll tell you about how fucking miserable they were as kids. Louis Anderson, that guy wasn't funny, he was just fat. Louis Anderson. Tried watching that fucker. Not funny. Ever try watching Carrot Top? Who's the other fucking idiot who smashes watermelons? Gallagher. I hate Bill Cosby. I can't stand Bill Cosby. I never liked him. Ever. I saw his old routine with the fucking dentist. I don't like him. Eddie Murphy, I like. You guys are gonna kill me here. You know who I don't like? I don't like Jerry Seinfeld. I don't like Seinfeld. I've watched Seinfeld. I know. Everybody, the collective gasp. You don't like Seinfeld? No, I don't like Seinfeld. It feels all scripted. It feels like they're making jokes because they make it. Like I don't know. There's a certain smugness to it. Look at how funny we are. Seinfeld, there's kind of like this self-satisfied smugness. Like Chappelle laughs at his own jokes too. But it's different. It's completely different. Although his last special was kind of janky. You know why? Because he wasn't doing comedy. Because he was on a fucking soapbox. That's why. Dude, I haven't watched a single episode. Jason, I haven't watched a single episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. And the specific reason I haven't watched it is because I know that guy's attached to Seinfeld. And I don't like Seinfeld. I've watched it. I know Seinfeld. All the things that you guys find hysterical. Double dipping. Every fucking asshole I know who owns a minivan knows that stupid double dipping joke. The Elaine dance. I know, I've seen it. I'm kind of nothing too special with Louis C.K. too. He's all right. So maybe I should try. Maybe I should try watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. Is what you're saying? Howard Stern makes me laugh. Although he gets pretty stupid too sometimes. I don't like. But Howard Stern, the reason it is that I thought of him is, number one, I'm extremely influenced by him. I think that he opened the door for anybody even thinking about doing what it is that I do. Okay. He understands radio. He created something that allowed people like me to keep doing what it is that I do. And, you ask him, hey, you're a funny guy. Why don't you go on stage? He's like, no, I don't want to perform on stage. He doesn't want to do it. It's not him. He feels more comfortable in his environment. That's the same thing for me. I feel more comfortable here. I feel more comfortable in my environment. I wouldn't want to be in front of an audience. I've never seen It's Only Sunny in Philadelphia. I love Dave Chappelle. Love him, except for that last comedy. I didn't like it. I don't know Bill Burr, I think, or maybe I've watched him. I don't know. But I've seen some of these guys. I've heard some of these guys on Stern. Jim Gaffigan. I don't find them funny. Who's the other one with the fucking mental wife? They get dressed, both of them, they get dressed like they're colorblind. What was the name of that guy's wife? His wife was called Candy or something like that. Bambi, I don't remember. I've heard a lot of these comedians. It's not for me. It's a shtick. But it's okay to have a shtick, right? You know who I like? John Leguizamo. I fucking like John Leguizamo. I think what I appreciate about John Leguizamo is that he's got a narrative. He's funny, but he's got a narrative. You listen to him and he's working his shit out on stage. It's like, I relate to it. Leguizamo's, him I like to watch. All right. We ready to play some music? What do you say? I'm going to try to move around a little bit here. I've never seen Schitt's Creek. I've never seen Kim's Convenience. I don't watch those things. I don't find people funny. I don't know. You know what? One of the funniest shows I've ever seen, ever. And I don't know anybody else who feels this way. Third Rock from the Sun. Especially the first season. And I've watched it more than once. That show has me fucking pissing, man. I find them so funny. All of them. They're hysterical. I love Third Rock from the Sun. But I don't know anybody else who feels that way about that show. Only me. I love Family Guy. Yeah? All right. I think I'm ready to go here. Somebody's at the front door. Fuck me. Hey, keep him busy or something. Show him t-shirts. I gotta get the door. Maybe it's records. This music makes me want to fucking stab my ears until they bleed. I will not shut up, Sean. You shut up. You 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 shut up, Sean. You see? This is what happens. This is what happens. Are there any Radio Bob sound bites? How is it that everybody's all fucking caught with Radio Bob? I mean, that happened, what, less than 48 hours ago? But everybody. Radio Bob. Everyone wants to know about Radio Bob. I'm going to do an unboxing after, okay? I love getting records. I'm going to get started. Side A, Blockhead, Aesop Rock, Garbology. This will be fun. Smoke them if you got them, please. Please smoke them if you got them. He took his hazing like a champion, yes.
Unrealistic as it sounds, I want each picture that I'm working on to be the only picture that I'm working on. To go a bit further, the only picture that I've ever worked on, and to go even a bit further,
we're going to open up Mac Attack's box after this.
Anyone has ever done.
Love note to the whole fuck show. Postmarked from a lighthouse in a blunt smoke. Dear motherfuckers, I'm teetering if you must know. Wolf at the door like a bug to the fructose. Niece on the phone saying Ian you should visit more. We could build forts what a pig's court civil war. Miss you more. See you on the far side. Scuffed shoes, couple new scars in the archive. I'm not here to pull scarves out, here to pick tumblers underwater with his arms bound. From in chains to the heart of where art thou? I'm out there down the throat, grabbing a letter guard tower. Down a spray piss on a cop car. It's rage in the form of Renaissance art. Can't treat it like a job at the stockyard and feign shock when they turn a block to a pockmark. Stock parts knocking on Mach 1 a Camp Low. Amped up, eyes glowing unknown Pantones. Drive till it feels like a Van Gogh. Lest I cheat and me some antelope. Partly cloudy, palpable panic in the troposphere. Wake a giant poker bear, we don't do smoke and mirrors. We do a med kit and spare clothes. Leave a motherfucker nowhere close. New superpower that I picked up in a frenzy. I could draw a roof on fire from memory. Each and every sketch another bloodletting. In the wake of escalation and excessive rubbernecking. The champ can't look away, drink it in. Strobe light, smoke, no lifeguard, sink or swim. Bring around the king of pain, bring a seat of minifin. You either see the vision or dinner with demolition men. Boom, flame to the fuse to the barrel. I step into the room, split an arrow with an arrow. The first trick shot is just to show him that I dabble. I will not be aiming for the apple. Lately I treat every interaction as a living wake. Thanking people close to me before the photo pixelate. New day, folk down to play the game different. Changed, and going from being chased to playing chicken. Get your whole roadmap Pac-Man. Black mask, snack on whatever's in the dash cam. It's not an ad, hashtag, or a tap dance. Patsy, the revolution will not have jazz hands. I know you're rarely gonna matter to the heart and mind. That shit that make you park the car and scream into the dark at night. Some days I wanna build a rocket to the Carmen line. 10, 9, 8, keep your head and arms inside, yeah.
Somehow it's reminding me of Freddie Gibbs' Madlib Pinata, which also sounds old school. Let's put some weight up in this bitch.
Spin doc, sweet dreams go Hitchcock. Discord with no sick days. Limbs draped and all rip stop. Faded ink on my rib cage. My glass heart, my shit brains. My Jaguars around beautiful New York strip steak. Ain't shit change. Doodle over these blueprints. Have been shoo-shooed, have been boo-hissed. Chewed up, he's too much. I ain't too much, y'all too prim. World's end around curfew when they rotate grotesque forms. Sneak up in some mech suit. Make off with their best horse. Roads paved with pull pins. Hood sprayed with wolf piss. Engineer this tire fire. Come pull up on that bullshit. I might piece out of my deep freeze and turn pale death in like 2 shakes. Swoop in and get 2 shade. Tune in my blue phase. October I'm in bloom when that cold snap and that wing croon. Trail mix in my road pack and no roads back to this igloo. Stick and move around dead light, he ain't talk much. Step aside from my left, right, I'm like on one. Never mind when these dogs mush. Days seem normal, but the nights get pretty weird. Trip the wrong light, y'all might get disappeared. I'm in here. I'm in here. Days seem normal, but the nights get pretty weird. Trip the wrong light, y'all might get disappeared. I'm in here. I'm in here. Fall back, black dawn above Thorn tracks. These mole rats get dragged off to this golf clap. Bath salt to my black coffee, I'm back talk from that wrong path. Y'all ragdolls, tag-alongs become thumbtacks on wall maps. Dreadnought with no false flag, I'm all red cape on my real name. Around senseis from that steel cage with like 10 ways to steal paint. Field notes on my whetstone and my steel toes and my pet crow. Red phone on sleep mode with Neil rolls with my friend's ghost. Cape wide loud with no peers. White smoke from both ears. Rain gods that wave wands around biomes, y'all hold dear. I go so off, it ain't no thing. I make no comment, no job beyond cold blood, a coyote king. Hone in on my smoke rings. Most often I kick rocks where that room tone is all pin drop. Peek into my ethos and go please hold, I will not. Creep show, we throw snow caps from these nosebleeds. Comfortable around cold facts and unknown seas. Pro mag, I don't sleep. Days seem normal, but the nights get pretty weird. Trip the wrong light, y'all might get disappeared. I'm in here. I'm in here. Days seem normal, but the nights get pretty weird. Trip the wrong light, y'all might get disappeared. I'm in here. I'm in here.
Yeah, I'm digging this a lot, man. Definitely old school vibe. The beats are laid back. Also, I really don't feel like exercising.
Chicken noodle thermos. Parker marching out the army surplus. Over thermals, over thermals, over thermals, over thermals. Look, owl on my shoulder, initials on a katana. Whispering something wicked through a moisture wicking balaclava. Not a cop in sight, not a water light in a fog. Silent night to God Almighty just from lighting cigars. Not a creature is stirring, a purging lightning from the eye on my palm. Wide as long as y'all could die and respawn. Still going, if only a vehicle for Marino wool. Volunteered to wake to St. Bernard's for the foreseeable. I'm educated on every threat in the trade. Started checking the checker for any Legerdemain. Caught them fudging the numbers and hiding birds in a coat. Burning phones and computers inside a circle of stones. When police and the people is please return to your homes. To get a people determined to take a turn in the strobe. I found something in the woods I wanna show you. It just might change how you float around an O2. You was like, okay, bet. Drove 20 minutes, looked for 30 seconds, said, can I get a witness? Went home different. Went home different. Pair of socks under reindeer mucklucks, aiming to keep 10 pigs awake in a tundra. Plaza to plaza, thermometer going, my posse out of pocket on some Occupy the Umbra. If the sun under freezing. I don't even wanna know a number. Just show me to the rolling thunder. Wubba, wubba, wubba. Today a mole cop told me I should get a life. Double black diamond, a pirate's a private property. Lion-hearted pioneer of high garbology. First archer to set the fire starter, oxen free. Defending some forgotten block of uncommon geometry. Before they fixed the road, there used to be this bump to bump. I guess in 97, so-and-so did such and such intents on someone else's board. Tell the story, spread the lore. It's epic to a people who would rather push than teleport. I found something in the woods I wanna show you. It just might change how you float around an O2. You was like, okay, bet. Drove 20 minutes, looked for 30 seconds in. Can I get a witness? Went home different. Went home different. Get your wig in the wind. Get a feel for the traffic, whether it's static or speedy, whether it's real or imagined. The colder the weather, the realer the magic. At least that's how it feels when it happens, okay. Raiders of the roads and parking lots, a greater Carcassonne. Canis lupus Carcassonne, take me to your garlic knots. Coughing through the cars, I'm a part of a larger carpet bomb. Still partial to the wrong crowd, sorry mom. Wander reading, not a meter predetermined. Turn a curve into an evening, that's the key to freezer burning. I'm freezer burning, sweater boiling ocean, early Feb. My coaches told me don't come home without the serpent's head. I told them hold my turkey leg, point me at a pitchfork. Brought the trophy home and took the poultry back, still warm. Out to flirt with hypothermia at CCTV's blurriest insurgents in your area. I found something in the woods I wanna show you. Just might change how you float around an O2. You was like, okay, bet. Drove 20 minutes, looked for 30 seconds, said, can I get a witness? Went home different. Went home different.
This one immediately catches my attention, even more so than the first Aesop that I played earlier this year. Just lower the volume in here a little bit. I think what's catching me most here is the beats. I'm an old school guy. I like chilled out beats, and I mean, we're getting them in droves here, you know, and it seems like everything's about keeping the vibe. Now, we all know, obviously, that Aesop can fucking spit with the best of them. But the beats seem to kind of like dictate the mood, and he complements that with his words. I mean, it works flawlessly. It works pretty effortlessly, even. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of thing that I buy on a regular. This is my kind of hip-hop. So, no complaints at all, man. What did you guys think? I mean, for the first-timers. Like the Aesop rock earlier is a little bit different. I find this one, again, the album that it reminds me of most recently is Pinata. Madlib and what's his name? Freddie Gibbs. I dug that. It's got the vibe that it has is acid jazz kind of goes with that vibe too. When acid jazz mixed, hip hop in there type of thing, it kind of went to that vibe. It's cool, almost jazzy, you know. Hey, new people, do you like what we do here? If you like what we do and you're just catching us, consider becoming a part of the conversation. You see how lively the conversation is? It's because the people in this room happen to be marvelous. They're marvelous. So why don't you come and join us? Billy Crystal, fucking terrible comedian. Not funny. He says one word. He made his entire career on saying one fucking word. Not funny. You can become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month at patreon.com/vinyljunkies. Kabish? Will we find patron 910? Let's go. Yeah, both of these records are different. I guess, what is it? It's, again, this ecology wax, eco wax. Look, guys, eco wax is basically all the recycled stuff. You know when they make these records and they press them down and they cut all around and that kind of thing? The garbage that they cut around, they then remelt that to make these. That's the deal. I've had mixed results when it comes to it. Some of them sound terrible, some of them sound good. The Billie Eilish sounded horrible. This one sounds good. I'm fine with it. So, another thing that I noticed, I'm not going to pull the jacket out, but I don't know if you noticed, but the inner sleeve is black, which is not common at all. I found it cool because it goes with the garbage theme of the record perfectly. And I rather enjoy the way they did that. So the whole thing is kind of like the Garbage Pail Kids in terms of the, what's it called? In terms of the type font, but it has a nice feeling. I like it. I mean, it's not, in terms of quality, you know, yeah, okay, so it's got some, the paper's nice, not thick stock or anything like that, but it's got some spot varnish on it. Not overly done, but it's cool. It feels, I don't know, it feels like it's a record that I'm happy to have. I'm glad to be able to discover a lot of new music so late into the year. You know, discovering the Mastodon record was the same thing for me, so late in the year. It's awesome, you know? All right. What do you say we do side 2 here? I'm going to finish the rest of this coffee, move a little, and eventually rest. The edibles have kicked in, but eventually I'm pretty sure I'll smoke a bowl. Smoke them if you got them, friends.
Hey, pulled pork sliders, headed for Satori and jorts and horse blinders. I'm more for the sorted, got Nam for the normies. Cornered, my storm got plans for the Dorothies. I storm all forged for my Gramps war stories. Short sword swinging like a dance floor in the 40s. My oars both row in the ocean of fringe science. The low roads owner of the most pinched lighters. I maybe got 1,000. My crane kick plays like a train through a mountain. My neck chop plays like blades on a frisbee. Old tally ho had the whole place in a dizzy as you with it. Big name wake made a windswept village. Visit with a simps get skittish. Some get a signal to the ships in a distance. Most get crickets. It's slim pickings. Folks say I'm difficult. Too stubborn. It's funny, I'm real easy. Y'all bugging. I like film cameras and slim chances, and I always put the chips in a sandwich. Yeah, bitch, picture a hiccup in the curriculum. Clearing off his coattails, tones yelling, finish him. Stone-faced, always with the same 2 sidekicks, 1 no. Both the comedically oversized fists. Pack a wallop, a whole pack of punks. Pretty much a grizzly plucking sushi out the salmon run. Trouble manish on the apple with no tree. I'm groundswell crashing every castle at Jones Beach. As beautiful as Jolene here in the sun, or any adversary wrapped up in an area rug. Oh Jesus, Ace loves all animals and plant life. Songbirds eat from his hand, you goddamn right. Odd man out, bad hand banned out. Trying to man up, man down. Folks say I'm difficult. Too rigid.
Sounds like me.
It's funny, I'm real easy. Y'all tripping. Hey, every time an influencer offers advice, I feel years coming off of my life. I feel blood shooting out of my ears. Still I'm apparently a sucker for these houses of mirrors. Okay, homeboy, I can turn $1 into $2 with no job. All I do is hit a pot with a spoon. To anybody clocking a copy is every move. Catch a birdie from the window of a rocket to the moon. Got a double wide enclosure at the back of the zoo. Got a cat named Kirby, she can rap good too. Gadzooks, it behoove you to slow that roll. Around here we turn jokers into smoking holes. I'm a fever dream, I seen trouble nobody knows. Still show us home county how a Nova explodes. That's a whole lot of woe on a stove. That's a whole lot of holes in your prose. Gross, folks say I'm difficult. Too defiant. It's funny, I'm real easy. Y'all wildin'.
Yeah, I don't feel like exercising either, but I'm doing it. So get your ass up and do it.
Recently my neighbor spotted me casing my own house. I said I only really like to go in when I go out. You okay, dude? Yeah, you okay? Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Alright. I know every black crow in the city by its first name, and its surname, and its bird call, and its birthday. Look, I'm cursed. Ran down Maine like a man on fire from a church. Mangy a scalp in the state, angriest ice in the world. Sun pipes up, tell me, old man, how is it that you could even know that? It's not even a thing that scientists know how to measure. Gramps like Sonny, I've been all over this motherfucking roadmap. I can tell you science ain't the only player in the network. Y'all should've seen a boy face. Nothing like a smug young punk realizing what his counterpoint ain't. All the smartest people that I know seem to teeter in a paranoid state. You can know it all and never know you haven't actually departed point A. Wait. You saying this a B? No, I'm saying you won't ever need to limit the addition when you're free. Whoa. So, what do you do when you get to Z? Bro, look, there's not a chance. I am not officially a ghost, invisible and slamming all the doors, a paranormal scrambling of phones. Look, there's not a day a number isn't cupped in his hands. It's slowly reaching up into the sky. It's fluctuating under my command. Look, I don't use shortcuts, don't use pace cars. Cut through a graveyard just to cut through another graveyard, just to cut through another graveyard. He's no longer on the radar.
Radio Bob! Radio Bob is here! Stay here, Radio Bob. I gotta talk to you later.
Add a couple worms, herbs from the swamp. Conjure up a curse, turn a person to a frog. Courtesy to blob with the shirt full of snot. Plus mildew, pretty much a bowl of sticky stuff and soft tissue. Hemoglobin, cat hair, peanut butter, coffee. Born with a cough and a finger in the frosting. I can't stop sweating. People at the store say I think that man's melting. The fan's not helping. It's Probably a job for Abraham Van Helsing. I woke up on fire and speaking a dead language. Backwards, several octaves deeper than his average. The how is not important, it's the translation that matters. It says beware the flesh in which archaic evil gathers. God damn, I sloshed when I move. Mop not a broom, my body ate my shoes. Mold on his robe, moles on moles. I don't have any bones. Retreats from the sun, bleeds from his gums. I sleep in the tub. Fever and a cold, teeth in many rows. I'll eat a whole goat. Earlier this morning, several hunters from the region put a bolo on his spirit. Call the number if you see it. Container at the bungalow, bubbling at the gum line. The bushy-tailed and bug-eyed, come in every color fungi. Oh fudge, my new form isn't in the folklore. The new norm wasn't in a brochure. There's no known cure, nothing more to figure out. Just sit around and grow horns. Germs on germs on germs. Slide through, cry you a river, a soft serve. My snail trail exhibit infinity, wrong turns. I'm gelatin forever in line for the hors d'oeuvres. Coat full of crab toast, foam at the whistle. Future of a puddle with a phone in the middle. With no signal. It's emotional. Bleeds from his gums. I sleep in the tub. Fever and a cold, teeth in many rows. I'll eat a whole goat.
I'll eat an old goat too. Blunted beats. Smoke a big old blunt and listen.
Can of beans, no compass. Add another bug to the goggles. Vigilante city watch, dipping through the gigawatts. Known for shaking sticks and playing chicken with the will of God. It's not a drill, it's a village ape in a grid beyond the silicon. Same religion as Ram Flinatron. Electric bomber jacket, jockey for the hottest lap. I fight a different system every time I throttle brap. In yonder shadows, every corner is a hostile act. Solid black helmet, track a bullet down the trolley tracks. When every tree up in your eat and reek a dog piss. You don't need a reason to Knievel any drawbridge. All in all, I'm all things lawless. Called a pole, midnight marauder, no off switch. Only ever slow as roll to free a dove. Or autograph his own wanted poster, peace and love. I ain't think to leave a letter. Please don't cling to the vector. I don't blink first ever. I don't blink first ever. In sync with the specter. It's really not a thing you can measure. I don't blink first ever. I don't blink first ever. Dawn treader, green fog, Lincoln log wrecker. Gloves all King Kong leather. Underdogs on machines blinking ever. I seen hell and back, still pink in the center. Plank go off a punk and jump a cycle at the ecosphere. He don't wear a cape, but if he did, no one would think it's weird. Pinky swear that should I go exploding in the springs and gears. You loot the rings and gear and ghost the scene without a single tear. I could hold a wheelie for a decade. Circle any burrow like a bird around a headache. Mercury in retrograde, mercenary working through the Jenga scape. Body and the spirit going separate ways. Send a message back from the other side of the end of days. All it say is catch me if you can. P.S. the weather's great. What the fuck is resting on the 7th day? I'm 7 days of levee breaking rain. Stay the hell away. I ain't think to leave a letter. Please don't cling to the vector. I don't blink first ever. I don't blink first ever. In sync with the specter. It's really not a thing you can measure. I don't blink first ever. I don't blink first ever. I don't turn down, scurry or burnt out. I burn at both, learn them how how I burnt out. The smell of burnt rubber turn a herb to a church mouse. With no words, only rack nerves and a furrowed brow. Ascension purping early, I'm a one-man world power. Whirlwind exterminating one world per hour. Conspiracy of ravens under my authority. In chorus with regards from the king of the fucking Corvity. Ay, clear and present, paranormal weapon. I'm a land speed record every second, check the method. Check this letter's an extension of the senses, intercepting information while it S around the lemons. In a letter sent from Mr. I will not be home for dinner. It was written, I will not be home for winter. A second letter showed up, let's imagine we could open it together. I will not be home forever, this is NYC Untethered, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is straight fire, man. I love this record. If I went somewhere to hang out, usually if I hang out, my friends are pot smokers. If I'm going to go somewhere and hang out on someone's couch, smoke some pot, and if they dropped the needle on this record and I didn't know it, I'd be very pleased and I'd say, you know what? You picked perfectly. This absolutely suits it. Blunted beats, everything's laid back, everything's really well done, but there's no need to overdo anything. There's no vocal gymnastics. You know what I mean? He's not getting David type of thing. He can. But, yeah, I like the cadence. I like the tempo of the record, and it's catching my attention. Upon first listen, it's catching my attention more than the first one did. More than Aesop's first one this year. One of those artists, eh? Fuck, he's deep into his career, too. What, it's got to be, 20 years he's been doing this? And still fire. These hip-hop guys, man. They're aging well. It's awesome. Can't say the same for Def Leppard. Listen, after a while, when you're an old man and you still have long hair, you just look pathetic. I know you think you look cool, but you really don't. You look pathetic. You look like an aging rocker. Comb your hair just so that you can hide your bald spot. Bitch, everyone spots your bald spot. Everyone knows it's there. You're just vain. And you're trying to tell yourself, no, man, I'm still as handsome as I was when I wasn't that handsome at 22, but I thought I was hot shit. And now that I'm pushing 40, I'm still hot. I haven't lost any hair. I haven't put on any weight. And of course, my personality is not obnoxious at all. You understand? I had long hair. I had hair down to here. I had hair down to my waist. I'm not kidding. I was a bad motherfucker. But after a while, it's like, well, when I hit 25, I cut it till here. Shoulder length. And then maybe 2 years later, I cut the whole fucking thing off. Something like that. You know. We're gonna listen to side C now. Hey, who wants to open up records? Who wants to open up records? We should have a theme song for unboxings. We should write a theme song for unboxings. Because I like doing live unboxings. Impromptu shit. Sometimes the records you send, sometimes the records I get as promo, sometimes the records I buy. But how do you feel about that? How do you feel about me opening your records live on air. You know who sent this box? Can I tell you? Mac Attack. Mac Attack. You there, Mac Attack? I'm paying attention to you. Wake up. You there? He told me that the box was coming soon, and here it is. I forgot, absolutely forgot what's in this box. As a matter of fact, generally when you guys send records, I kind of prefer not knowing. I love the surprise. That's what Jiu-Jitsu did last time. She sent, what did she send? Mouse on Mars, was that you? No, you weren't Mouse on Mars. Which record did you send? Mouse on Mars or the other one? What's this fucking record? Death in Vegas is the one she sent. Death in Vegas. I have no fucking idea who Death in Vegas is. But I know Jiu-Jitsu. I know what we have in common when it comes to music. I look forward to it enough to do a blind old man of it. All right? So should we do that? We'll announce the new we'll announce the old man's at the next break. Right now, let me do this unboxing. Mac Attack, can I tell you something? Your boxing technique, very good. Very well taped. Okay, and I'm not kidding when I tell you that I open up hundreds of boxes a week. Hundreds of boxes, a year. Like literally hundreds of boxes. A lot of records come through here. I just want you to know that your packing is impeccable. He took an old box and recycled it, which is fine. But he did something which my favorite store does. He put corners over here. Crush corners. But the crush corners that you're using, you have to understand something. Moron, listen to me. He uses regular cardboard. It's completely flat. The entire point of the fucking corner is that you're trying to create a crumple zone. How can you fucking crumple something that's already completely flat? It's supposed to be corrugated fucking paper, not that paper. You fucked it all up already. I mean, what's the point of putting the paper in the corner? Crumple zone. There's nothing to crumple. What's there to crumple here? Fuck stain. This fucking guy, crumple. I mean, mistake number one. He's over here. He just figures it's for the aesthetic. He didn't understand a fucking thing. Your lessons. You're not paying attention. Now, he drew something on the cover. I don't know what this is. Let me give it a close-up. He added like a fucking hieroglyphic. Whatever this is. Can you please explain the significance here? Explain the significance. Should I be tattooing this? What is the significance of this design? You guys, you know what it is that I noticed? You guys that send records, you all fucking have post-it addictions. You guys, you're all sending post-its. You have to see the first package that Jiu-Jitsu sent here. Porca Dio. She must have spent at least $15, $20 just on post-its. There were post-its on everything. There were post-its on the fucking post-its. Hey, Sam, this post-it is just to tell you that the other post-it is going to tell you what the other post-it is going to tell you about that one. She explained her every thought. I thought I was reading Moby Dick. Fuck. It was painful. Now, she doesn't do that anymore. She learned. I taught her. I fucking taught her how to do it. Now, Sam, I hope you enjoy this record. Love Hunter and Jiu-Jitsu. Perfect. But the problem is, now that she does it like that, I got nothing to make fun of anymore. So maybe I might prefer the post-its. This guy's creating emojis. Oh, I see what you did here. You're a moron. Listen to me. You see, look at our creative fucking Mac Attack. Look at why it's clever. Can I explain it to you? He created his own emoji. The top is brackets with 2 dots. And then these other things over here, these are supposed to be other emojis also. So this is his signature online. You understand? These people. There. You see? Now everybody will know. Now, what's in here? see, listen to me. Okay. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. You're fucking everything up over here. I just want you to know. Again, crumple zones. Look at what he puts. A piece of fucking paper. He put a loose leaf. Like this is protecting anything. This is not protecting anything. All it's doing is making your package heavier. And you pay more postage for nothing. Corrugated carton. You understand? That's the whole point. Crumple zone. You remember when Roxy sent me a record fucking... He sent me this big refrigerator box filled with old fucking garbage bags? That's the way he packed. All right. Now we get to the records. First record. Let me give you the close-up. Machine Drum. Not a band that I am familiar with, although I know the name. Machine Drum. What's the name of this record? A View of You. Record number 2. Moderat. I have no idea what this is either, but I've seen the cover. I really hope that it's not mall punk. When I see this cover, I always think this is mall punk. It's a great picture, but I hope it's not mall punk. And then... Here, okay. You have to be kidding, dude. This guy fucking... You write like a 12-year-old. A bit of something old, something new, something to dance to. Here's a little taste, a snack. Actually, I like it better. Call it a Mac Snack Pack. I found my Bobo. This guy's fucking Bobo. Mac Attack is Bobo. Yeah, he wrote all sorts of these things. Now, he also sent another bag that's covered. And this one comes from a record store called Rust and Wax Record Shop. I love record bags. Love looking at them. And these are the other records he sent. I don't know what they are. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Absolutely, man. Burt Bacharach. This is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I'm a big fan of Burt Bacharach, so an absolute winner. And a record that a lot of you are going to say is absolutely essential, and I agree. So this is going to be an old man. Joy Division Substance. This is the greatest hits, though, isn't it? No, that... You don't do a greatest hits for an old man. No, that doesn't work. Not for an old man. But Joy Division Substance. And those are the records. So, Mac Attack. Very, very nice. Thank you, Mac Attack. Oh, and a card. Oh, shit. No, this is not even... This is better than a card. Awesome. He sent a sticker, Rust to Wax Records. This is awesome. I love these stickers. Love them. I put stickers all over the place. All over the fucking place. So this is going to wind up in the record cave. I love stickers. I take all my, what do you call them? All the hype stickers. They're all over the house. Oh, well, all over the house. They're all over the record cave. So, thank you very much, Mac Attack. Much appreciated. Snappy Records, you're the best. We ready for Site 3? Are you enjoying yourselves? Yeah, those are some great additions. We'll be listening to some of them probably this afternoon. This evening, I should say. Regular show happens at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In other words, in what? 5.5 hours. Come join us. It's a blast. All sorts of music. If you like what we do here, become a part of it. Join our community. Let us get to know you. Become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month at patreon.com/vinyljunkies. And we'll say hello to you. I finished my coffee, so I'm just drinking water now. So I can't use that whole thing of, hey, would you buy me a coffee? And I've already played half the fucking record. But if you want to leave me a tip, leave the old man a tip. You're putting it towards the house, we make sure we keep doing these shows for you. The doors will stay open for you. They will. They will. If you haven't noticed, I have what they call the fucking endurance. They used to call that just being stubborn. I don't fucking stop. I like it. I like pushing through pain. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I promise when I started exercising, I did not feel like exercising. Not at all. Now, I'm fucking pumped. And you know how it is. It's up here. You got to break that fucking mental block. I'm not trying to be fucking motivational or nothing. I'm fat. Look, I'm fucking fat. You understand? But I was a lot fatter. See how fucking, you see how loose the skin was? Look at this. Look at this. This is fucking gross. Look at that. This used to be a rock. A rock. Now it's all the fucking loose skin and the fat underneath. I'm an old guy, man. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be like Iggy Pop. My fucking I'm gonna have skin flaps everywhere. Gabish. Thank you for tipping me there, Uma. That must have happened before I showed you my belly. I mean, who would blame you? Poor girl. She just vomited up all her pea milk. You know how bad that's gotta be. But wait a second. When you vomit pea milk, what color is it? You know? Go become a patron. Patreon.com/FinalJunkies. Today. See, I got energy now. The pep. Hey, how many of you like Discord? You know that we have a Discord channel? That's where all of you guys get to see each other when the shows are not happening, where you keep up on the news. You guys talk about the new old mans. You're the ones who keep up. You're the ones who tell me about new releases. I read it all the time, actually. Discord. That's our Discord channel. Go check it out. We're on side C, right? All right. I just showed you the albums. Next side, what I'll do is I'll tell you what's happening next week, okay? We'll do it that way. All right. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I am. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, friends. Thank you, Phil Companion. You're the best, man.
Woolly Willy peel off in a barrel over the falls. And downriver by the time they radio for the dogs. I crossed heart, can't tell a bad day from a death wish. Detour through the graveyard with a chef's kiss. They don't make a pill for that, it's to it, man. All you can do is lick your wounds and whistle past the boogeyman's. Wicked forces in the wings, descending on the simple things. Like Taffy at the boardwalk under ribbons of Flamingo Pink, which mutates in an overcrowded plink. I want a laser grid. Havens turn dangerous. Friendly faces traitorous. Say, I'm never late, I'm never early, ever right when I'm meant to counteract the evil that men do. I'm a motherfucking gem and a refuse. Even when the world's ending, what the F is your excuse? Don't get brave around the cave mouth. Get chased, ain't no lollipop on the way out. I'm way out. The way of the walk is a different discipline. It's difficult. 10,000 hours get you the guinea pig. Dirt bag daddy, snatch a lackey off a chessboard. Hack up any edge lord. Plastic wrap death store. 10-4 half-wit, I ain't your good buddy. I can, however, be bought with a blue slushy. Good goddamn, good goddamn. Every idol I ever met is a con man. Good God, good God, good goddamn. Got a hopscotch hop pan, a hot pan. Good God, good God, good God. I grew up over 7 Plaza Maplewood that chew up new terrain. You laughing because I'm different, I'm laughing cause you the same. I've been a distant corner of the human brain whose function is to see you rue the day that you rebuke the name. Don't do it. Social cues bouncing up as open wounds. Folk are on some oh hello, I'm on some hocus pocus poof. Holy moly, motion blur from bloke to canis lupus. By the fifth frame of the photo booth. Show that to your focus group. You cannot domesticate the modern vigilante who increasingly identifies as energy expanding. My pat on the back is a little Edward Scissorhandsy. Come and send it with the cleverest to never stick the landing. Tomb Raider, screw face under the gauze. Y'all should giddy up or get your city covered in salt. Yeah, I am dumb enough to run through a wall. Build another one and run through it too. What is he on? Electric green smoothies and bean water from Vietnam. Orchids in the air and over 40 years to beat the clock. We will not be keeping calm. We will turn barbarians to carry at the senior prom. Meet us in the creeping fog. I know you evils wobble, but never completely topple. Even more reason for me to see you obscenely remodels. Let's get your body walloped in a Brock or P. Picasso. You ain't the person you let your believers think they follow. Good goddamn, good goddamn. Every idol I ever met is a con man. Good God, good God, good goddamn. Got a hopscotch hop and a hot pan. Good God. Good God.
What's the song called?
Good God.
C1, man, this is my track. I like the lyrics.
Sports and leisure. Important people take a mold of my footprint. It doesn't match a single on a track in your book ends. I fashioned me a hoodie from the head of a bush pig. Push the red button, I am back on my bullshit. When the back row throwing snow caps at the pulpit. A backyard batting to the black of the solstice. Pulls rabbits out of hat and turns brats into sculptures. Magi mags to the roadwork. Ghost world PME, a surgeon with the echo. Blindfolded float around the Petco perfecto. I'm sending out an SOS and training for the longest night or any situation where invaders may implored his eyes out. T-Rex tooth necklace. Smells like biofreeze and all day breakfast. Bass Pro base slayer pacemaker self-on med kit. See you assholes in a tempest. Raised on 10-10 wins on the ones every 10 mins. Big league chewing stupid pet tricks. Now I'm green vines up, red brick. Climb till he pluck a super giant out of Pegasus. Blow the house down easy peasy. It's the digging a disaster. Pulling reefer at his beanie. Handwriting born a regional graffiti. Disobedient thereafter. Kid is Veni Vidi Vici, yeah.
Handwriting born a UFO sighting. I ain't down with Jack and Styles. I'm Jack and Klaus with silver linings. Listen fans to my advantage. Been abandoned, law abiding. I'm the baddest. I don't panic when the planets are colliding. Fresh start for the convict. No course, come and get dipped in a solvent. Fabric on my tailor-made garment. Torn sail, third rail, tail of a comet. Me and my counterpart come to put it down over the counter at your local mart. Take your pound of flesh, but keep from anything around a hard fart. Go kaput, I stomp a foot, I split the ground apart. There is only 1 degree of certainty. You won't find me training using anything with circuitry. Far as earth and outer space, I done a currency. In case the whole place, just in case of emergency. Don't ask me why I'm acting rough for yo. I'm not the one that killed the buffalo. Based on only optics, I can pop and then approximate a tub that's sold. Based on only oxygen, I'm known to blow a cloud of smoke. I just rode in town a couple hours ago. Not too many and already I done found a glow. Swam the fountain, climbed the holy mountain, spent the pot of gold. Would've kept it low-key, but the homie asked me how'd it go.
on a witch. Any Judas in a zapping, how I'm zapping, get the trowel and brick. I'm all thought crime, cowlick and Fizz. You could pull up to whatever close encounter you want. Catch him with a dozen flowers or an owl and wand. Pick a path, firebrand, miss him with the hooey. Beleaguer a baddie and add him to the ratatouille. I still chief L's on a rooftop. You still need help with your juice box. I'm trouble, you troubleshoot a lot. You was blue blockers maneuvering through the future shot. We're fanned from a different phase of the crawl. Get to step up and fail to communicate through a wall. Maybe it's less about escaping, more in favor to y'all. After waking up with geometry engraved in his palm. Either way, we are not the same. Heaven is a lie. I think you are lame. Let me get a fry. We are in the weeds, begging for a sign. I think you a leech. Let me get a fry. I avoid sunlight, Chucky and buckets without the fuzzy dice. Money pits and sucker shit and run-ins with the blood of Christ. Unabashed do-nothings who do nothing but multiply and multiply. Or any hooded reaper out to thumb a ride. Desert cottontail hanging from his talons. I've been hanging with my demons, future hanging in the balance. Clean a caper on a napkin, trading slang into the evening. Drive a tank around Manhattan. What a world, what a world. Broken, bloody, undeterred. Local weather rumbling on some Mother Earth with stomach worms. Current mood bluer than a gummy shark. I should probably learn to move around the color bar. I should probably wear some jewelry made of human bone. It adds a visual component to my you should go. Thought bubble generally jam-packed with $sign, exclamation point, ampersand, hash. We are not the same.
What's up, Incarnate?
It's a lie. I think you are lame. Let me get a fry. We are in the weeds, begging for a sign. I think you a leech. Let me get a fry. Miffed, stabbed and flat dissed. Add a little music and the dagger do the twist. I'm a hazard to the mission, drop a dish in your room tone. Guy full of bag of taffy, catch a tag on a tombstone. Ay, get accustomed to the irritated easily. I cannot be trusted if motherfuckers is Tweedledee. Further, everything is either beeping or seen to be. Mobile ringing, I can feel my life force leaving me. Flesh temple of doom, the whole rest go XO red balloon. Bent spoons from the second I can shed the cocoon. To my controversial first fake step on the moan. Out of my law, homing on a protein but a goulash. Staring razors at him, shredder actor in a udon. Strangers like, give me to a dude, what are you on? A single dose of Wuha in the Yukon. We are not the same, heaven is a lie. I think you are lame, let me get a fry. We are in the weeds, begging for a sign. I think you a leech, let me get a fry.
Hey. Excellent record. Saw myself driving at night to this, you know? I'm not going to repeat the same thing I already said. I mean, how much more do you want to say? Nelson's here. Nelson, you need the record. Do you have it? Nelson, it's really good. Radio Bob, where are you? Fucking Radio Bob gave me a tip. What's wrong with you? You're shy? I thought you were Radio Bob. Everybody's radio voice. Sell any cars today? Any lotions? What's the dinner special at the local diner? Make sure you get all those radio ads in, Radio Bob. They'll fire you if not, you know. in between Taylor Swift songs, you'll be all right. I can imagine spending Groundhog Day in your fucking life. That would be like the worst kind of purgatory in the entire world. Because the day doesn't end with me blowing my brains out. Instead, it's the same fucking day over and over again. Play a Fleetwood Mac song. Put on the pharmacy commercial. Play a Rolling Stones song, Satisfaction. Put on the used car sale commercial. Play a song from I don't know who else, because I don't listen to radio anymore. What do they listen to? Life is a highway! And then there's the shampoo commercial, or the commercial of the latest Budweiser offering. Oh, it's a Budweiser. It's a shitty Budweiser. But what we did is we put some artificial lime flavor in it. But hey, let me make you forget about this. Here's the fucking Beatles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Radio Bob. Your life is wretched. Radio Bob. You became a fucking legend on this channel in 48 hours. How does that happen? Everybody. It's the latest thing. We met Radio Bob only a couple of days ago. Tape exists somewhere. The very day after, everybody, where's Radio Bob? I come over here, where's Radio Bob? It's the latest thing. Where's Radio Bob? Everybody wants to know where Radio Bob is. How the fuck does this happen in 48 hours? Radio Bob. But he doesn't talk. What is he, a legend? He's not saying anything. He's fucking mute. A fucking mute radio host. Hey, I'm Radio Bob. Prove it. I haven't heard a fucking word you said. Radio Bob. Fucking Radio Bob. Oh, this fucking guy. What legend? How do these people become legends? And I went on like that for a good 45 minutes. Hammered him. And he became a patron. You understand what I'm saying? This guy. Radio Silence Bob. I don't think you understand how this radio thing works, Radio Bob. I'm talking to you. You're supposed to be engaging. You're not very fucking engaging. It's like trying to fucking engage a phantom. A ghost. Hey, Casper! Radio Bob. All right. Side D. Hey, do you like what we do? Are you having a good time? You having a good time? Good. Whatever it is that you might be doing, maybe you're getting yourself a mani-pedi, you're trimming your beard hair, you're shaving your back, you're doing things. I like knowing that I'm able to keep you company. Am I keeping you company? Are you having a good time? You having a good time? That's what we're here for. And we listen to music at the same time. You see how good it is? Come join this amazing community we have. Become a patron. Patron 910. Step up. Patreon.com/FinalJunkies. Patreon.com/FinalJunkies. Become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month. And instead of waiting for the media to tell me that this is good, discover it for your own damn self. You tell the fucking media. This is good. This is original programming, Radio Bob. No car commercials. You soulless fuck. Now go work at Virgin Radio. Virgin. The owner of your radio stations is a fucking asshole. He's got so much money he went to space. You're working for him. You're making money for him, Radio Bob. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Did we find a new patron in all of this? You know what my hope is? My hope is that somebody like fucking Blockhead or Aesop Rock actually stumbles upon this and watches it. and they decide to put my dumb voice in their songs. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. Where are the cool hip-hop artists? Where are you? You're the future. All right. Side 4. Smoke him if you got him. Hey, leave your old man a tip. Look at this exercise that I do. Look at this exercise that I do. I keep you entertained. Are you lubricated? You're feeling well lubricated? There you go. That's all me. It's me. I'm doing it all for you. Leave your old man a tip. I'm going to keep exercising. I'm going to keep motivating you. And you know what, you bitches? If you're over here and you did even so much as a push-up and I'm the one who motivated you, I'm your fucking fitness coach. Pay me! Pay me! I was tired before I started this. Then the edible kicked in and I started exercising. Leave the old man a tip. I'll buy dildos with it. I'll buy dildos with it. I'll buy dildos with it. Where are you, Radio Bob? Radio Bob. Where are you? All right. Side 4. Join us tonight. Gonna play more records in just about 5 hours. You see? All right, folks. Smoke them if you got them.
True crime, fantasy, action, adventure, game show. It's all sci-fi, I'm all Play-Doh. I like data that turn brains to egg yolk. It turn royals to regular John or Jane Does. I hate praising net worth over legwork. I hate ceding all power to the extroverts. I find the current social architecture hell on earth. We make shepherds and shadow them to the netherworld. I move reticent, never really an open book. I'm gone fishing at the risk of being overlooked. I know you love it when the Novas open Cobra hoods. A little show to get the focus off the cloven foot. Behind the curtain, the Merlin is all jellyfish. I get to beckon the wrecking ball to your Lego brick. I wish you nothing but the gentle kiss of yellow piss. I give you nothing but the number for my exorcist. I was on a floor in a fugue state, tripping over old flicks, picking out a new name. I was on a couch feeling real gone, learning how to walk from leaving the TV on. You could bear witness to the second first step. You could bear witness to the second first step. You could bear witness to the second first step. You could bear witness to the second first step. Romance, comedy, documentary, newscast. It's all cartoons, I'm all smooth jazz. I seen a few that plot the futures over chewed fat. Abandoned crew to collude with the common sewer rat. We value wrath above any accurate narrative. We let our most irascible design the characters. They only dress and they vendettas up as parables. Promoting privacy and cowardice as parallels. I got rid of the whip and told myself to boogie more. Invoke eternal disobedience in human form. Secure the city, shorten infantry and wooden horse. You missed the morning you were born to play the bugle for. I like glassy lake water and old maps. Tall tales with black sails and skull flags. Cold lemonade and OG golden axe. I don't like to talk about the UFO crash. I was on a floor in a fugue state, tripping over old flicks, picking out a new name. I was on a couch feeling real gone, learning how to walk from leaving the TV on. You could bear witness to the second first step. You could bear witness to the second first step. You could bear witness to the second first step. You could bear witness to the second first step. Late night thriller, reality drama, western. It's all politics, I'm all dead nerves. My margin riddled with bubble letters and French girls. My special powers are randomness and revenge thirst. Corrosive energy hemorrhaging from the heavyweights. You like adhering to it, so where they saw you levitate. That dedication, never question if the record's straight. It help you keep the accountability MIA. We see the quivering kitten beneath the goat mask. Intimidation means influence over drone attack. This ain't exactly some sophisticated code to crack. Some people like to see a decent morning overcast. Sometimes a beam of light comes screaming from my upper trunk. I walk around in public looking like 100 suns. My cubby turned that something wicked into nothing much. I give a fuck if all the money's in the blood and guts. I was on a floor in a fugue state, tripping over old flicks, picking out a new name. I was on a couch feeling real gone, learning how to walk from leaving the TV on. You could bear witness to the second first step. You could bear witness to the second first step. You could bear witness to the second first step. You could bear witness to the second first step.
Full coat got strange powers. When I'm with it, I know I am not the same without it. I like to zip it all the way up till I'm only eyes aware when I'm dipping in and out the flow of time.
Hey, look at the screen. I'm gonna show you next week's old man.
Good for absolutely nothing. We buddies when you need a beaver hat to birth a bunny. Any other day it's heed the curse and don't disturb the mummy. Disturb the mummy. I've heard it turn your Monday into bright lights hovering over crop circle country. Slow clap when your cold facts capsize. Soul clap through your last rites. Chew gum from a lows and I'm to flatline and ask life not to be a dagger through your bagpipes. Strike another match with no sensation in my feelers. This is too much information, breaking plates and taking T-birds away. He flees roam between seizures. Still talking grease, launching teas in the bleachers. Take them to your leaders, later. Even a redeemer like I need to speak to senior A. Every dollar you bury under a tree. All the art that inform how you speak. Little black books stacked to the beams. It all falls into the sea. Shoebox full of photos from the scene. All or nothing you've been stuffing up your sleeve. More stuff than you possibly need. It all falls into the sea. If a single point I light off in the distance got you fuddy-duddies tripping, you should see me when I'm colors from the prism. I don't know if you're busy, but the bunker we resisting got a cupboard full of skulls, you make a wonderful addition. Listen, I could back a nail out from the inside, scratch through the lid and dig a tunnel toward the wind chimes. It's time. Any plan a track and split the bounty, turn to sand when mother rain around and kiss the owies. I show up uninvited, break a chair and drink the lava lamp. All you see is fire and karate on the body cam. Golly, you're a docile bunch. I'm ushering that posse out the poppy plants. This is my Jumanji, not your zombie land. Probably eat a couple fingernails, but otherwise did it all pretending I'm not seeing trails. Known for taking five to stick my tongue out in the autumn rain. That's just how I auto-save.
YouTube
Every dollar
people,
you bury under a tree.
head over to Twitch.
All the art that inform how you speak. Little black books
Still a song
stacked to
to
the
go.
beams. It all falls into the sea. Shoebox full of photos from the scene. All or nothing you've been